Right, Shalom. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rukakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone camps, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful legs scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.
So today I want to go into a lesson and talk about how the Lord, the Most High, when He created Adam, He created many Adams. He didn't just create one man named Adam. There were actually many Adams. So let's go to Genesis 1 and 19.
There's the book of Genesis 1 and 19. Right? 1 and 19?
1 and 19, yep.
It says, and the evening and the morning were the fourth day.
So this is when the Most High started creating the world. And it says it's on the fourth day, but it's actually, it means 4,000 years, because the Most High, He has a different time scale than us. For His time scale, it's 1,000 years to 1 day. So for 1,000 years for us, it's only 1 day to the Most High. So when He was creating the world, it says it's the fourth day, but it's the 4,000 years, because we didn't even know time yet, Yeah. We didn't even know time, so it was the Most High it was only Him, creating everything. So it was on His time, so it says the fourth day, but it was 4,000 years. So go to the next verse.
Verse 20. And God said, let the waters spring forth.
Salakia, first go to 2 Peter 3 and 8, just to confirm that it's
what you're talking about.
4,000 years.
What 2 Peter's was it?
2 Peter 3 and 8.
3 and 8. This is the book of 2 Peter 3 and 8. But behold, be not ignorant, right? Don't be dumb. Of this one thing, that 1 day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as in 1 day. Yeah,
so 1,000 years to 1 day. So the Most High moves really slow. For Him, it was slavery just yesterday. So how did He forget if slavery was just yesterday?
Exactly.
He didn't forget slavery.
Or to him was 30, 20, 15 minutes ago? If you think about it.
Yeah. Now, back to Genesis.
There's the book of Genesis 1 and 20, right?
Yeah.
20. And God said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life, and the fowl that may fly above the earth in the open firmament of heaven.
So the Most High said, let the waters bring forth abundantly the moving creature that hath life. So when you go into the definition for creature, it's a definition for creature. So it says a moving creature. Anything that moves is a creature. You know?
Yep.
Now read the next verse.
Genesis 1 and 21. It says, and God created great whales and every living creature that moved, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind, and God saw it was good.
So the Most High said, let the waters bring forth life. Now, isn't our semen, it's made of water, and our semen brings life.
And when a baby's in the stomach, though, we're all in water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When her water breaks, what happens? That's when we're about to
come to the world,
about to be born.
Yeah.
That's when we're about to have life. So that's how you know that in this time, the 4,000 period, He started creating human beings, because I'm gonna get the definition. I'm gonna read some more of that definition of creature.
And you don't mind if I get a precept just to back you up, because we are creatures too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We are. You know, you call a woman that's like acting up, hey, fucking unstable creature. But just to back myself up, this is 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. Therefore, if any man be in Mashiach, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
Yep.
Become a new creature. Doesn't mean you're gonna evolve into a werewolf. We're all creatures.
Yeah, because creature, it just means creation. And when you're a new creature, that means you're a new creation. You're reborn again.
Yeah.
You know, when you come into the truth of the Bible. And then the definition for creature, it says soul, a person, a living being, an emotion, a desire. So who has all? We got emotions, you know. We're a person. We got a soul. We got a mind. It says mind. It says that which breathes.
Sounds like you're describing a woman too.
The inner being of a man.
Oh, there you go.
With life in the blood, the man himself. It says. See, so even a car is a creature because it's moving.
Yeah.
Every living, moving creature. And go to Mark 16 and 15.
16 and 15?
Yep.
Mark 16 and 15. And he said unto them, go ye into all the world and preach the gospel to every creature. Woo.
Yeah, so we're preaching to anything and everything. We don't care, you know. It don't matter who hears us, you know. We're preaching to you, even to the trees, because they're living too.
Yep, the squirrels.
Yep. Even to the cars, because a car is a creature because someone created it.
Yeah,
right?
literally, that's what it means.
Someone builded it.
Yeah.
You know, everything on this world's a creature. You know?
Yeah. Because even with Frankenstein had a creator. He was the creation of, what's his name? Forgot his name though, but the one that created Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Frankenstein was that guy's creation. You know?
Yeah. He was the scientist or something?
Yeah, I think Jekyll Hyde or Jekyll.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde?
Something like that. Shit, Frankenstein even got himself a fucking bride.
Yeah, because he said, it's alive.
Yeah. That old movie though?
Yeah.
The black and white movie? Yeah.
It's alive.
Shit, he even had emotions for a woman. He even got in love with the woman. He got himself a chick.
Damn, see that?
You see?
Yep. So now, finish verse 21.
Genesis 1 and 21.
Yep.
Genesis 1 and 21. And God created great whales and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly, after their kind, and after every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good.
Right, so there was human beings on the earth. It's just that we weren't calling each other names.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't have names yet.
Yeah.
Of course not. You know, you weren't born. You weren't born and then you had a name all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You just looked at somebody and you just said, "What's up?" You know.
That was it.
That was it.
You have a name? No.
Names weren't even come about yet.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. We were just going with the flow back then, you know, like just going with the flow, you know.
Yeah, we were barely learning about intelligence, you know.
Yeah.
But we started learning about intelligence when a certain Adam came about. Now let's go to Genesis 5 and 1.
Genesis 5 and 1, it says, this is the book of the generations of Adam. In the day that God created man, in the likeness of God made he him. In the likeness.
Yeah, so this is the generations of Adam. That means there's more than one Adam. There's generations. You know, let me get the definition for Salaki, read that one more time, or if you got a...
Yeah, you don't mind if I get a precept? So, because you're talking about that, right? So, he was just this is Deuteronomy 32 and 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. But it says when he separated the sons of Adam.
Yeah. So Adam had a son, and then his son had a son. And they were just called the Adamites.
It's kind of like now, your last name, right? Well, Esau, right? Whatever the case be, like you have a last name, it goes through the father. I had a great grandfather that had probably the same last name as I do to this day. Yeah. Before the Conquistadors came, though. I mean, when they came, they did that shit.
Yeah. So read verse 1 again.
Which one?
Genesis 5 and 1.
5:1. Genesis 5 and 1 says, was it Genesis 5 and 1?
Yeah.
So like this. Acting up right now. I'll get it right now. So like it. Because this isn't the right one, right? This is because this is, my phone's the saying right there. Went to the Deuteronomy and stayed on Deuteronomy.
Okay.
Yes, like it.
So I'm going to read Genesis 5 and 1. Maybe refresh it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
It says, Genesis 5 and 1, this is the book of the generations of Adam in the day that the Most High created man. So the day that the Most High created man. Now when you click on the definition for man, and the definition for man is actually Adam. Because watch, in the when you play it,
120, Adam.
So man means Adam, and Adam is mankind. So when the Lord created Adam, it just means that he created mankind.
His kind was.
Yeah. He just created human beings, because it says human being, mankind.
Because it said mankind.
There's a wrestler called Mankind.
Oh, with
right?
the mask? Yeah. Socko? Yeah. I remember him.
And he's not too intelligent,
Oh, yeah.
He's not too intelligent. That's how mankind was when the Most High created mankind, human beings.
Yeah.
We weren't intelligent.
We weren't.
And then that definition, Adam, is plural. So it's more than one Adam. It's the Adamites. So go to verse 3.
Okay, let me see that. I think I should be getting it right now. It's like same playing with my shit.
I'm gonna read verse 2.
Yeah.
Genesis 5 and 2. Male and female created he them, and blessed them, and called their name Adam. So he called male and female Adam.
So how is it? So that goes to show it's a kindred.
It's supposed to say, and called his name Adam.
Yeah.
If there was one Adam.
Yeah.
But it said, and called their name Adam in the day when they were created.
Kind of for example, Slakia, it's kind of like, for example, right? Issachar, right? Issachar was a man too. But, my mom is an Issachar. My woman's an Issachar. But, you know what I mean, though? But they came out of Issachar, the man himself, But that's the tribe we're from, Well, you know what I mean? Well, we know. But we came from Issachar, from the man.
Yeah.
A woman could be an Issachar too. That's why we say, like, oh, it's a woman Issachar, right? That's an Issacharite woman.
Yeah, that's right.
My phone's working now, bro.
Okay. Now if you go to verse 3.
Genesis 5 and 3. Genesis 5 and 3 says, and Adam lived 130 years and begat a son in his own likeness after his image and called his name Seth.
Yeah, so it said that Adam had a son in his own likeness. But what about the other sons? What about the rest of the, he lived, it said 100
130.
and, yeah. But now it's starting to define, starting to define his children,
Yeah.
Why didn't it name all the other children? Because the line of Seth is going to come to Israelites.
Yeah. Yeah.
And keep going.
Verse 4. And the days of Adam after he begot Seth were 800 years, and he begat sons and daughters.
So this is 800 years already. It's already 800 years, and it said he begat sons and daughters, but it didn't say how many. It didn't say the names.
But it's a long time though.
Just sons and daughters.
Yeah, exactly.
It didn't matter.
Because they're all Adamites.
Yep. They're just Adamites.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, it's true, because imagine all that expansion of 800 years. How many kids though? You know what I mean? How many kids of his kids had? And his kids.
Yeah.
You know? Man, the Bible would have been, imagine. If we got all the people's lineages though, man, Bible would have been like to the T.
And just read verse 5.
Genesis 5:5. And all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died.
Yeah, so all these sons and daughters, and just one son was identified.
Yeah.
That's because it was through the bloodline that the Israelites were going to come through.
Yep. Through that bloodline, that lineage, though.
Now go to Genesis 1 and 23.
Genesis 1 and 23. And the evening and the morning were the 5th day.
So this is the 5th day. So remember we said when it's a day, it's another 1,000 years. So this is actually 5,000 years now.
Yeah.
On the 5th day, and human beings were already on the earth. Keep going.
24. And God said, let the earth bring forth the living creature after his kind, creeping thing, beast of the earth after his kind, and it was so.
Keep going.
25. And God made the beasts of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good.
And keep going, because we covered about the creatures already.
Yeah. 26. And God said, let us make man in our image. That was the angel saying that. After our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and over creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
See, now finally it says, now let us make man in our image, in a rightful image, a man that starts having intelligency, a man that starts knowing rules.
So that means, bro, that we're like on the same level as animals. We didn't even know we're like, we didn't have, what is that word? Common sense, conscience, right?
We're like beasts.
Yeah. Like we didn't
have common sense.
We thought like we were a kind of animal like other the rest, but we didn't know we were different, right?
Yeah. Read that one again.
26, right?
Yeah.
And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the earth, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Yeah, so that's when we started having authority.
Yeah.
We started having authority over all these living creatures.
Think about it. How do you think Noah was able to put all them animals in the ark? Because they used to be afraid of us. They listened to us. How do you think Noah was able to put all them animals in the ark, though?
Yeah. And then just read it one more time, and we'll
26.
close out.
And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the earth, and over the cattle, and over the earth, and every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
Right, so once you come to an understanding that there was human beings before, Adam and Eve. You start looking at the world different,
Yeah.
because now you're starting to see that the Lord has a chosen people.
Yeah.
He don't care about, let's say if I put my hand into a candy bag and I only want the red ones, that's what the Most High is doing, is he's putting his hand into this world and he only wants the elect.
Yeah.
You know.
You don't care about the rest. That's why when
Yeah.
Deuteronomy I read though, the separations of the sons of Adam.
Yeah, that's the separation.
Because people think Adam was the first human being though. He was the first one to get the spirit. The breath is the spirit. You know what I mean? The wisdom.
Yeah.
It wasn't like he was laying on the ground and God came down and breathed into his nostrils, and then he just got up and was like, okay, and he was from like the ground, and he was coming up, like, you know what I mean though, like some sci-fi type of movie though. No, he was already born. He had a mother and father, and he was already walking in the earth already though, and he just had the Most High hit them with the spirit.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so with that, we hope that's edifying. We want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kwakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone camps, for teaching us the truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect scattered around the world. Shalom.
Shalom.